My name is Helen. So my workshop, it was both, the two themes were employment and education. So I opened up with a very broad question. What do you envision? What will be the meaning? What will be the value of employment? When you hopefully grow up or get employed by someone. So this is the question. What matters the most to you, so as individual, in terms of your future employment? And as I said, it's attitudes I'm looking for. What matters the most what is the most important when you envision yourself in your future work?
She's very impulsive, you know, she has a lot of energy, so it's a very good communicator.
She really well understands what we want to say, and she helped us to express ourselves.
Take 1 minute, just think about it and write it individually on these post-it pads that I put out on the tables. All right, cool, thank you. Perspective, independence, a job I like, friendship, perseverance, security, flexible hours, a career, satisfaction and motivation, good atmosphere, freedom, stability, enjoyment and wages. Every day something new. You have to enjoy your job. I want a job inside my circle of interest. A salary. Notice that that's the first one mentioning money. A few people mention money or salary, wages, all of that. What would you say are the two most important? And then when I let them choose two options, then money became the most important. Do you have any ideas? How come money got from only being said twice on these individual notes to actually being really important all of a sudden, or the most important one?
Because in money we're finding self-development, in money we can have a security, in money we have motivation. So
it's very different for each and everyone, but the second choice is always money.
The money issue becomes very important when you have two things to choose from. So the softer issues, the self-development and all those personal issues are still perhaps the most important. But if you're given two options, then money is still less stability and security that you gain from having a salary. It's definitely in focus. How do we end up there? How do we make the money we're talking about? How do we get the self-fulfillment, the security, stability, the interesting, motivating employment? It doesn't matter what kind of employment we talk about, but how do we reach it? So don't forget to write this down. Many didn't even mention formal education, or some of them did of course, but most of them mentioned other places than formal education. So it was your spare time, your friends, family, organization, volunteering, whatnot.
I think that day by day we're getting deeper in this topic.
As a person, you always have one point of view, and you learn that depending of the country or depending of what type of job you are looking for, you find another problem.
Helen made a very good job to make us think deeper.
What really matters is that we start to listen to each other way more, and that we actually listen, that we can, if young people say that it is important, everything I do in my life develops me, and even though you think the diploma, the formal education is the most important, listen to what they say. They learn so much outside school, and everyone does not fit into that model.